Have you started? You might wonder, Frida, why do you look like an absolute legend and a ninja? Well, the answer is simple. We're gonna go open water swimming. And then you might wonder, but Frida, why are you looking like a ninja? The water is cold, and this is what we gotta do. So here we are. Wish me luck. The thing I'm the most excited about, except getting into that cold ocean, is to try out my new wetsuit. Like, this is gonna be sick. I can't wait to get it on. Next shot, me in a sick wetsuit. Here we go. You think we're abroad or something? We are in Blackrock, Salt Hill, Galway. There's a stunning swim spot here actually. We're on the back side of it now. I'm gonna be swimming over that way. Usually there's buoys in the water, but around this time of the year, they have taken them out to clean them. So I have done this triathlon at the end of May for the past 2 years, and every time there's no buoys in the water until I'm done with the triathlon. I'm just gonna have to cite something else. But yeah, it's a stunning day today. It's so warm, the sun is shining. You would be fooled thinking the water is gonna be warm. The water is gonna be cold. I was Googling it and it's like 9 degrees, maybe even a little bit lower Celsius. I'm gonna wear a wetsuit. I'm gonna put the booties on. I'm gonna put the gloves on. We are gonna put the hood on as well, because safety first, kids. And also, I haven't swam outside since the last year I did a triathlon. So that was May. No, that's not true. I swam in Spain, but that's not the same. That was warm. Spain was nice and warm. So we're gonna get that changed now, and then we'll get going. Here we go. Swallowed so much water. Swimming that way. It's cold now. Oh, wow. This is a good look. We have made it from Salt Hill to Spittle to have a coffee and a treat. Obviously, what else would you do on a day like this? It felt great to do the swim and to have done the swim. Very happy with all my bits and bobs to keep me warm. That was great. Did not feel cold at all actually, except to start my cheeks were a little bit cold. The swim went good, except that it was very wavy. A lot of waves pushing me all over the shop. So it never was a moment where I felt, I wasn't uncomfortable in the water, but I didn't feel like smooth, like I got into a great rhythm. I had like pockets of rhythm compared to like in the pool where I'll just settle in, because it's such a controlled environment, it's always the same. But I would get like a pocket of, okay, yeah, I'm feeling smooth, and then I would get like slammed with the waves and they would pull me somewhere and I was like, okay, no, rhythm is off. Which obviously is great training, because that's what the reality is going to be, even if I'm not in the ocean for any of the races I'm doing. But a lake could still have waves that will throw you off depending on the weather, right? But yeah, feeling good. That was fun to get that done. Proud that I did it. I was a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but we got it done. Feeling good. Really appreciate Ciana going there with me. Thank you. And now, in amazing fashion,
Taste test.
we're doing what one always should do after doing something. You don't have to do something, you just do it because you like it. Anyway, coffee. Oh yeah, baby. Very happy now. I'm feeling a little tired now. I wasn't feeling tired when I got out of the water to start, but now it's catching up a little bit. But in good news, actually. So before I stopped, it was actually a great feeling to be in the water doing that swim. And even if the waves were hard, especially one way, and then I had the waves in my back going back to where I started, it felt really good to feel like I wasn't tired. I didn't feel tired in the water. I felt strong in the water. So that's a comfortable feeling, you know, or like that brings me confidence. I know I'll get it done on the day. As we were sitting here having our coffee, enjoying a great time, Ciana was telling me a little bit about what she was doing while I was swimming, 40 minutes long, remember? Woo! And she had brought a book with her so she could sit and read in the sun, like The Dream, isn't it? The Dream.
So nice.
Yeah. And I'll let her talk a little bit more about this, but we were having such a nice conversation right now about what she had been reading, and like this is one of our favorite books that we come back to time after time. I just wanted to share some of the thoughts that we have been talking about and that Ciana brought up with me now when we're sitting here, and I just thought it was so good that I really wanted to share it with all of you as well. No pressure.
Yeah, I don't know if I can say it as well again.
The foremost, what was the book you were reading?
I was reading, like Frida said, one of my favorites, Wherever You Go, There You Are by Jon Kabat-Zinn. If you don't know, he is the person who brought mindfulness to the Western world. So that's for context. It's one of those books that I often come back to when I feel a little like my brain is chaotic, if you will, and it kind of reminds me of some of the simple things in life. And like the thing I was telling Frida about, the phrase that really stood out to me, one of them was like simple, not easy. And that's something that he talks about, like mindfulness is simple. It's all about being present. It's about being non-judgmental. It sounds very simple, but it's not easy to do. And that applies to like literally everything we do. And I was thinking about it for myself in performance. Like often when we talk about like, you know, peak performance is all about being present and focus on what you're doing now, everyone is like, it's so simple. But it's not easy. It's just so true. A lot of things sound so simple, and they are if we can actually do it consistently. But that's the thing, that's not easy. Frida will be able to share more about, you know, even training for your triathlon. Oh, I don't know if simple is the word. It's a lot of work, but like it is simple. It's like you bike X amount, you run X amount, you swim X amount, you'll then be able to do your race. It is simple, but it's not easy to actually do that. Yeah. You know, or to like do it and not compare yourself to others on social media. Like, yeah, that sounds simple. Yeah, don't judge yourself. Don't compare to others. But that's not an easy thing to do either. Think about that all night.
Yeah, no, it's such a good one. And I think we can apply that to so many different things in life, just like you were saying. It's just interesting how we as humans, we really like to complicate things a lot. But even as mental performance consultants, we know that it's the simple things that makes a difference, but those simple things are not easy to do.
Yeah. And even like if I can interject for a second, something I notice a lot is that people will ask like, what's one thing I can do to fix my confidence or to not judge myself? And like we're kind of looking for this specific thing, like this thing that's going to fix everything. It usually comes back to a handful of simple things that seem so boring. For confidence, it might be, okay, let's focus on your strengths. Simple. Not easy. People struggle to answer that question. Tell me your strengths. People struggle, but if I say, okay, tell me about some of your weaknesses, we'd be sitting there all day. We always look for something that's like seems extravagant or like nobody else is doing, but like it's the simple things that are not easy.
Yeah, and like last little thought there to finish. I even think for me and wanting to do this half Ironman, right? I have talked about it for a long time that I want to do this. And it's taken me a good few years until I got to this point. And in reality, it is simple. You sign up, you start to train for it, and on the day, like, it goes the way it goes. Within that context, there are so many things that are not easy. Even like starting something new or wanting to do something new, it's simple because you take the first step and then action builds momentum over time. But there are so many other things that will have an impact on us, whether that is our own self-judgment or the idea that other people will think certain things about us. But those things will also have an impact on, well, will I take the step or not? The step that probably is simple, but it's not easy, right? Like, it's just, we can just apply that to everything. Yeah. So I just thought that was such a good thought that I wanted to leave all of you with. Doesn't really have any relation to my swim today, but it's a good nugget anyway to bring with you into the things that you're doing.
This is what we talk about in our spare time.
Yeah, it is. But I love those moments when we're having these conversations and we're like, oh, Yeah, that's good, you know. So lucky you that we decided that why not record a little snippet so you get to experience it too.